Salamun qawlan min Rabbir Rahim. That's the salams that we must be working for to get from our Lord. Salamun qawlan min Rabbir Rahim. In the heart of the Quran. Open the curtains. The heart of the Quran. Everything has a heart. Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created everything, and in everything there is a heart. In the sun there is a heart. In this table there is a heart. Everything there is a most important point. And the heart of the Quran, there is Surah al-Yasin. And the Yasin is referring to the Holy Prophet ﷺ. That is one of his titles. Which is why in our way when we recite Surah al-Yasin, we have to give salawat. Salamun qawlan min Rabbir Rahim. Peace, a word from your Lord, the most compassionate. We want to hear that. We don't want to hear anything else. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نستر مدد لصاحب السيد نوعت أربعين توزلن تخلون الرياض حسبنا الله. For murids to make that intention every time you sit down to do something, to worship, that is very important. Our Grand Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani is saying, if you make those intentions, it is as if you have performed that ibadat. You will get the same rewards. Those women with children, if they are crying when the sohbat is going on, it'll be good to pick them up, put them outside a little bit, take care of them. After sohbat come in, just for a few minutes, inshallah, so that others can concentrate. نويت 40 نويت عزلة نويت خلوة نويت رياضة نويت suluk. To make intention, just to make that intention in these days. It is very big in the eyes of Allah, in this Ahir of the Ahir Zaman. When you're about to pray, when you're about to make some zikr, to make the intention that you're entering into seclusion, into the 40 days of Arba'in. That you make intention, then it is as if, Grand Sheikh is saying, the awliya Allah, they have enough power to grant you that. Because in these days, we cannot do too much. But whatever small thing that you're doing with a big intention, Allah, the most merciful one, the most compassionate, looks to the heart. Looks to the heart. Doesn't look to everything else. It looks to the heart. And if the heart is correct, everything else is correct. As the ummah of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, it is intelligence for us to look, to see which heart it is that Allah is looking at. Allah is not looking at everything, but He's looking to the heart. Which is why the Sahabi Kiram, they understood that. The Ahli Tasawwuf, they understood that. The Jali of Allah doesn't come everywhere. It comes to the heart. And the heart of the Quran is Surah al-Yasin. Surah al-Yasin is referring to the Holy Prophet ﷺ. So concentration, although this is Rabi al-Ahir, the concentration has to be the Holy Prophet ﷺ and in his way. If it's other than that, you missed it. You will not get the blessings of Allah. Like today's Muslims, you have no blessings. You have so much wealth, so much intelligence, so much technology, but there's no blessings. None. Not too long ago, they don't have too much, but they had the Holy Prophet ﷺ. They had the heart. They were looking and Allah was looking at them. They were looking at their Lord and their Lord was looking at them. They were looking at their Lord. Their Lord was sending salams to them, and they're giving salams back. Because they took care of that, the heart. So as Muslims, they took care of everything, but not the heart. Today's Muslims, they say we must learn to fix everything in our religion except for the heart of our religion. Today's Muslims saying we must go for so many kinds of knowledges, so many kinds of courses, so many kinds of education, except for the heart. The heart is rotten. But Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, inside of you, there is a piece of meat. It is as big as your fist. But today science have discovered your heart is as big as your fist. If it is good, the whole body is good. If it is rotten, the whole body is rotten. And Ahli Tasawwuf, people who are really going deep into the understanding of the religion, of deen, of Islam, say that we must fix the heart. Yes, Sharia is important to keep everything correctly, but if the heart is no good, if we're not taking the heart seriously, everything is going to be sick. So from that time until now, they concentrate on the heart. How many are concentrating on the heart? If the concentration is on the heart, today's people are not going to be sick. They look very healthy. 2 billion people. So many Muslim nations. But they're powerless to do anything to stop. Not one. To stop millions and millions and millions from being tortured and killed every day, from being under zulm. And the majority, they're helpless to do anything. And they say, keep you busy. Keep you busy with dunya. Keep you busy with things that does not matter, that does not concern the heart. Now, intention, it is important. Because with the intention, everything may be accepted. We're living in the Ahir Zaman, where so many things we cannot do. We're living in the Ahir Zaman. When you look everywhere from top to bottom, it is forbidden anyway. People are concentrating on Shariat. I'll give them Shariat to sink them. The money you have in your pocket, it is haram. What do you like? You like that? The money that you have, it is forbidden. The system where the money is traded, the economic system, it is forbidden because everything is based on what? Interest, riba. Yet they bother the little people to say, oh, you cannot borrow money from the bank to get a mortgage to pay a house because it is riba. Bre, what are you? I'm a doctor. Bre, your whole profession is forbidden. According to Shariat, is based on riba. They destroy over 1,400-year-old system and they put us something and they make us to be busy with something. So when you're not concentrating on the heart, you say, oh, look, the eye is no good, fix it. The nose is like this, the feet is like this, fix it. Now it looks good, but the heart is gone. What good is fixing everything when the heart is gone? What good is it? What is the heart or the system of Islam? Islam is a system. What is the heart of the system of Islam? They cut it out, they removed it, and they threw it out. What is the heart? Khilafat. The heart of the system of Islam. It is Khilafat. They make the Muslims to be blind, to hate the Khilafat, that time and now. They make them to forget about the Khilafat. They made them to think it's not necessary, or it belongs hundreds of years ago, it doesn't concern to us now more. But that Khilafat, that heart, again, it is representing another heart. Because when Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu became the first Khalifa of Islam, He didn't say, I become a Khalifa. He didn't say, I'm a Khalifa. Like today, so many people are saying, I'm a Khilafatullah. He said, I am a Khalifa of Rasul. I am the one who is a Khalifa, the representative of the Prophet. When Hazrat Umar he became Khalifa, he didn't say, I became a Khalifa. He said, I am only a Khalifa of Abu Bakr Siddiq. Not even of the Prophet. When Hazrat Osman became Khalifa, he says, I am a Khalifa of Hazrat Osman. This is how Khilafat works. You understand? Even with titles, the rulers were very, very particular. As Muslims, they say, no. I'm going straight to Allah. That's how everything failed. So the Khilafat, they took out the heart. They put it on the floor, on the ground, and they step on it. And they told everyone to step on it, as they did once upon a time when the shaitan, in order to kill the morale of the people. How do you kill? When I'm thinking about it, how do you destroy the belief and the love of a people towards Islam and Tasawwuf, an empire that was based on Sufism, the only empire that was based on Sufism, the Ottomans. How do you make a people like that to hate Islam overnight? So many ways they did it, of course. They hung so many awliyas. They killed so many sheikhs. The imams, easy, because always the imams are easy to. People of the Zahir knowledge, very easy to control them. The people of the Batin knowledge, very difficult. You cannot control them, kill them. All the madrasas closed down, all the taqiyas, zawiyas, dargah, destroy them. Destroy them. But that's only the outside, no? How do you destroy the heart of a people? How do you destroy the heart of a people that their heart is only for Allah? That's why one of the things that one did, he invited all the alims and all the sheikhs. Inviting them for dinner, state dinner. And he put on the doorway Quran-e-Karim on the ground. And he told everyone to step on it and to enter. This is real. For all of you who are so loving what that one has done. So, those who did not want to step, he says, put them aside. Kill them. Because they disobeyed. For those who stepped on the Quran, and there were some who did. Because, like today's Muslims, they say, if it's a matter of life and death, threatening my life, so I'm given the right, my my survival is more important. So I can hide my religion at that time. So there are some who step on the Quran and they enter. It says, those one who step, put them aside, definitely kill them all. Because they betrayed their religion. How do you destroy someone's heart? We must look into our history. This is not the history of the Turks, it's the history of the world. And this happened. It is a history of a people who say, I would sacrifice my father, my mother, my children for you, Ya Rasulullah. And they managed to take that heart out. And then they replaced that with a lot of nonsense, a lot of dunya. We came back. When we were in Turkey, we went to Konya. And when we were in Konya, We went to Maulana Rumi's tomb. We were not happy. We asked him, reveal yourself. You are not here in this museum, in this place where you pay money and you go inside. The nice Sufi music is playing. Every lights here, lights there. You are not here. And he says, go to my Shams. So we went to Shams Tabriz. We walked there. You were there, right? Ali was. Oh, you're not there. Oh. For those of you that your hearts are getting pulled by this dunya, turn your hearts to Allah. I went to Hazrat Shams Tabriz's tomb. There was construction that was going on. It's a long story. What I want to get here at is, in the 80s, they renovated the whole place. Now, say 40 years later, they do some reconstruction. They took out all the pavements that is in front there in Shams Tabriz's tomb. It's not so big. The outside area itself is maybe as wide as this masjid, 2 times as deep. They uncovered dozens of graves there that have been just paved over. Sheikhs and Sayyids, dervishes, Salihin, Shuhada, and 3 prophets are buried there, and they just paved everything. Because they understood, as the Wahhabis they understood, what is the power that is feeding the Ummah? The power is coming from the prophets. It is coming from the heart. And those who are representing the prophets, the awliya Allah, the power is coming from that. Because they are not dead. When you are around them, when you're with them, when you pray, and when you ask, and when they give, because they are in Allah's presence, when you are next to them, you feel the divine reality as well, although you are in this world. And your heart will not get pulled to nonsense so much. Because they are Ahli Jannat. And where Maulana says, where you see his tomb, his masjid, and a couple of buildings, and the whole area is just open. That whole area is filled with graves. You are walking on graves. But they make it look like a nice park. Same there, same in Medina, same in Mecca too. The Kaaba that is there, that you are turning around and around. There's so many Muslims are going there blindly. Like donkeys, they're going around and they say, Allah has accepted my Umrah or my Hajj. There are thousands of graves of prophets right under your feet. If you don't know how to enter a place with manners, nothing that you do is counted. Nothing. Nothing. Doesn't matter how clever you are, how rich you are, if you don't have the protocol, you cannot enter into a place where there is authority and there is power. You make one mistake, they say, get out. So we come to that situation. The heart, we're not taking care of anymore. The tajalli of Allah that is falling to that heart, we're not taking care, because the heart is busy. Turning around, not busy with your Lord. Busy with fake things. Busy with idols. Whatever that you're doing, whatever man is busy with other than his Lord, that is his dunya. Is that pulling you to your Lord? Pulling you. Don't say, like this is pulling me. No. Not like this, like this, like this. Is it pulling you to your Lord? Directly. No. That is your dunya. And as Shaykh Effendi says, who is the unbeliever? The unbeliever, the kafir, is the one who doesn't return Allah's love. Those are very heavy words, but this is sometimes it's necessary for people to know. Because Allah has created everything for us. But He has created us for Himself. And if we're busy, yani, men's or women's, you must understand this. You love your child so much. You provide everything for your child. Child doesn't even turn around to say thank you. You think you like it? Or you're stuck in this, oh, they taught me unconditional love. So anything they do, it's okay. Who's teaching you this? What is it? Pop songs? If the aliens, let's say, you bring aliens into this song, but if the aliens look into this planet and they look at everything from the songs to the movies to everything, they say Subhanallah. The aliens will say Subhanallah, okay? This is my aliens. They say Subhanallah. This whole planet is based on love. From Hollywood to Bollywood, they're talking about ashq. From love songs to movies, everything is ashq. Must be filled with love. But they just look at it a little bit and this world is hell. It's turned into a hell. Yes, it is love, but love of what? Love of their ego. Love of the ego turns everything into a hell. Love of the self turns everything into a hell. But if you love those ones whom Allah loves, love that heart. This world can be a hell, but you will find a paradise. That with your weak service, it will be accepted. As today, we spoke. Serve. Your service is weak. Don't run from it. If Allah can praise that ant with a broken leg that is carrying a drop of water to turn out, to put out the fire of Namrud, what about us that we are trying? But you have to be sincere. Now we come to the point of what tasawwuf is, sincerity. Don't play games. Don't hide behind things or words or ideas. Don't play games. Strip it away. Remove the veils. Look at yourself as yourself. You don't know how to look. That's why the sheikhs, they take a mirror. You get very upset and you break the mirror. You can break the mirror. The mirror is just a reflection of you. You want to break that ugliness? Break yourself. Break the idols that is in your heart. Say La ilaha illallah. Don't just say with the tongue. Understand what those idols are and say La ilaha illallah. That time, inshallah Rahman, we may hear the voice saying Salamun qawlan min Rabbir Rahim. Otherwise, we may hear the next ayat. We don't want that. What is the next ayat? Shahid Bhai?
Salamun qawlan min Rabbir Rahim. Mujrimun.
Say. وَامْتَازُوا أَيُّهَا الْمُجْرِمُونَ. Away. Away. Let's put in simple English. You disobedient one. And Allah is saying what? Didn't I remind you? The ayat after. Didn't I remind you, O Bani Adam, not to worship Shaitan? Because he is your open enemy. Now let me ask you a question. Who in the world, except for some crazy white people, let's say, who in the world worships Shaitan? And this ayat is talking to Muslims, right? Isn't it talking to Muslims? Talking to Muslims and Bani Adam also, the whole of mankind. Don't worship Shaitan. Who really worships Shaitan? So which Shaitan Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that we are worshipping? Shaitan that is inside of you. Your ego. Your ego that is 70 times more powerful than Shaitan. Because the ayat is saying, didn't I tell you, O Bani Adam, not to worship Shaitan because he is your open enemy? Open enemy is very dangerous. What is even more dangerous than that? Your hidden enemy. The enemy that is hidden, that you can't see. The enemy that's pretending to be your friend, but is there, right next to you. And that is your nafs. May Allah make us to become more awake, not to be serving and worshipping our enemy, open and hidden, to make us to have more intelligence and more faith, inshallah, to finish this world clean and to return to Him clean. May Allah forgive me and bless you and raise the station of our Shaykh Sahib al-Saif. Al-Fatiha.